So to the men in the West, especially our Muslim brothers in the West who are looking to get married, yeah, find someone who takes their faith seriously and has the same expectations as you, and ideally get out of the West. I mean, I can't see how, as a masculine man who likes traditional values and wants to get married and have a big family, I can't see how being in the West serves you. I really can't. I don't see, again, especially if you're on your deen and you adhere strongly to traditional values and you reject liberalism and you reject all this wokeism and stuff, you got to see the trend of these Western countries. It's not heading in your direction. I think the only move is to get you and your family out of all that disgusting programming as soon as possible. Man, my son is 10. He's in Sweden. In his classroom, there are 25 children, 10-year-olds. 3 of them identify as trans. That's a little higher than the national average, right? Like it's
in 5th grade.
Yeah, and he's read books, and he's asked me, Dad, like I've had to read books that have words like homosexuality, transsexual, bisexuality. This is in the school curriculum of a 10-year-old. He's not allowed to misgender in his classroom or the teacher gets angry at him. Bruv, look into it deeply. Sweden has gender-neutral preschools. And again, somewhere like Sweden or California, these places are, especially California, they're at the forefront of the culture that you see spreading around the world. Yeah. Get away from it. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse for anyone with traditional values or living on the deen or who rejects all this wokest, liberalist, Satanist rubbish.
Yeah.
Leave the West, take your family somewhere else. I really think it's the only play, the only move on the chessboard at this point.
So how do we reclaim the narrative with this leftist agenda?
Leave and let them burn themselves to the ground, man. And I mean that entirely symbolically. I'm not in any way suggesting harm.
In Minecraft, yeah.
I'm not suggesting any harm. I'm saying these people are their own worst enemy, and their belief systems make them unhappy. Again, the ultimate question for any liberalist, wokist, how are your belief systems working out for you? Are you fulfilled? Are you healthy? Do you have supportive, loving family members around you? Are you winning at life? They don't tend to be very happy. So leave them to play their strange games and move to a place where, ideally, it's funny, I used to think that religion and state should be separated. But if religion and state are separated, then you have politicians running it, and they're not checked by any sort of higher power. Yeah. They're going to do what politicians are going to do. They're going to be corrupt. Everything's going to get strange. Come to a country where there is that balance of religion and state, where the leaders are God-fearing, where the law is based on religion, on Sharia, and you will not have to worry about your children being pushed to be transsexual. You will not have a classroom where 3 out of the 25 kids, as per my son's classroom in Sweden, identify as transsexual as 10-year-olds. It's perverted, it's disgusting, it is damaging for young minds. Yeah. Get your families out of those environments and bring them to somewhere where basic, healthy morality is kept in place firmly by a system of law that aligns with religion.
I mean, you remind me of this one ayah in the Quran when Allah is talking to Lut alayhi salam, Prophet Lot. And it's after, all these people are out here trying to do heinous crimes, men against men. And Lut alayhi salam's instructed in the morning, just leave. And it says, leave your family, leave your wife, right? Because she was a sympathizer with the LGTB electronics movement. And Allah is saying, just leave. Don't look back and just leave. Yeah.